Is he not allowed to have a couple bad matches?
And do you really think he has a chance tonight, even with Braun as his partner?
Anyone has a chance.
Seriously? Just be honest. There's no chance Kurt can win.
Hey, how'd you get your little puppet to talk like that? Do you, pull the strings? Or, do you stick your hand up his...
Don't worry about it. He's just a little upset because his Olympic hero keeps letting him down.
Better be careful. You don't want to be in Rezar's bad side.
You damn right! You see, it's me! It's me! It's that D-O-double-G! Mobbing once again! And you know I won't stop wearing local swag for that cheap friggin' pop! Cut the music! Portland, Oregon. Welcome to the Dog House. Well, you know me, that D to the O to the double G always kicks that shiznit doggy style. Now then, scream it if you know the words. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, tonight, D-Generation X proudly brings to you one half of the WWE Tag Team Champions of the World, the Road Dogg, Jesse James. Now look at here. My belly's a little bigger. My goatee is gray. Oh, what the hell? Tonight ain't about me anyway. It's about this guy right here. WWE Hall of Famer, Double J!
The D-O-double-G looks a little more like Y-E-double-L-E-R. Look, Renee, he's not going to ask you to sing again this week. Don't worry.
Did you learn the words at least over the past 7 days?
Obviously.
So how's it go?
This is not my time. It's about Jeff Jarrett tonight, okay? I'm merely a spectator.
The world's greatest singer, the world's greatest entertainer, and the world's greatest wrestler. For the first time in nearly 20 years, we are being graced with the presence of Double J.
Yeah, he's a WWE Hall of Famer, a 6-time Intercontinental Champion.
Howdy, folks. Double J here. That's J-E-double-L, J-A-double-R-E-double-T. That's Double J, Jeff Jarrett, the world's greatest singer, the world's greatest entertainer, and the world's greatest wrestler. Ain't I? Whoa. Back it up to the world's greatest singer. You know, we didn't get to finish what we started last week, so let's finish it right now. Hit our music!
Come on, Renee. Spend my days working hard on the go, but the hands on the clock keep spinning too slow. Come on, Renee.
Here we go. Spend my days working hard on the go, but the hands on the clock keep spinning too slow. 'Cause I can't wait to be alone with my baby tonight.
There you go. You can learn.
You know my baby's got me wrapped around her little finger. Cause she knows that I would walk through hell and back to be with her. Cause I can't wait to be alone with my baby tonight.
Come on, board the doors. We'll leave all the worries. Come on, Renee.
Leave me alone.
Maybe it's true, I got a one-track mind, but it's hard to time.
Why is Road Dogg out of breath? I think he forgot to put the
He's in his last athletic
Hello,
year.
I am Elias. Hello, I am Elias. Hello, I am Elias.
Jeff Jarrett, Road Dogg, that song you've been singing for 25 years that no one knows the words to, well, it's just like you two. It hasn't aged well.
That hurts my feelings.
Shut your mouth, okay? Jeff, I mean, do you even play guitar? Road Dogg, what are you even doing out here? Shouldn't you be on SmackDown tanking their ratings? You got to come to Raw and ruin that too? I tell you, I'd rather watch Adam Levine do another halftime performance than watch you two. I mean, truth be told, I was asked to do that performance, but I mistakenly turned it down to come to Portland, a city not even important enough to have a football team. And I tell you, I thought I was going to come out here and just save the whole night with a performance of my own, but I was quickly reminded of just how ungrateful you have all become. I mean, it's a real simple concept, okay? You hear my name, you hear the guitar strum, you get on your feet, you give me a standing ovation. Oh, yeah, sir, you have crutches, no exceptions, get up. So no, I am not going to do a song tonight in Portland. And I tell you what, Jeff, Road Dogg, you can keep up this pathetic nostalgia act as long as you want, but it is not going to change a universal truth. A truth that everyone here knows, and that is that WWE stands for. I said WWE stands for.
Wait just a minute. In the immortal words of one of my greatest rivalries, hey Chico, don't sing it, bring it.
Oh, you're gonna let him talk to you like that? By the way, I think WWE style, never mind. Hey, if you ain't down with that, we got 2 words for you.
Jeff Jarrett looking to take the fight to Elias. And the Hall of Famer Jeff Jarrett not wasting any time, going right after Elias here tonight.
One of the best right hands in the game, as Elias is experiencing firsthand.
And Road Dogg bringing out the roadie. And here we go, matchup underway for the first time in nearly 20 years. Jeff Jarrett is in action on Monday Night Raw against Elias.
Oh, look out.
Road Dogg throwing Elias off his game.
Road Dogg don't play tonight.
Jarrett and Elias continues live on Raw. Live on Monday Night Raw, Elias is now taking control of this matchup with the Hall of Famer Jeff Jarrett, the roadie. Road Dogg out here at ringside as well. Jarrett started things off with a flurry, Corey, but Elias is taking over.
Jeff Jarrett very impressive out of the gate. Brought the fight to Elias. But Elias on top of his game.
Oh! First time in nearly 20 years, Jeff Jarrett's been involved in a match here on Monday Night Raw. 6-time Intercontinental Champion, former Tag Champ, European Champion as well here in WWE.
And as much as it pains me to agree with Elias about anything, Elias is out here week after week competing in tip-top ring shape, one of the most aggressive competitors we have. Jarrett came back at the Royal Rumble, and is on this nostalgia tour, if you want to call it that.
I believe Elias called it a pathetic nostalgia act.
I wouldn't go that far.
I'm quoting.
Knee right to Jarrett's face, and now Elias mocking Double J, Jeff Jarrett, and mocking Road Dogg as well. Elias says it's the here and now.
You know, Elias was the only guy in America who liked Adam Levine's performance last night.
Elias elbow now to the face. Hook of the leg on Jarrett, who kicks out at 2.
Elias is a big Maroon 5 guy.
I want to put this all in a perspective, Corey. Jeff Jarrett actually made his debut on WWE TV back in 1993.
Oh, my God.
Won his first Intercontinental Championship in 1995 when he beat Razor Ramon in the Royal Rumble event. And now back in the ring again here tonight.
Can you imagine if we'd come to Portland in the 90s, what the roadie would be capable of? The laws were like they are today.
On the here and now, Graves, it's all about Elias.
And there's the suplex from Elias to Jarrett. Cover. Hook of the leg on Jeff and a kick out at 2.
I'll tell you what, Elias better stay focused on Jeff Jarrett in the ring. Don't pay any mind to the Road Dogg on the outside. Jarrett's a crafty veteran.
Saw the electric lettuce down the street today here in Portland as Elias is whipped into the corner.
Electric, what?
And Jarrett in trouble. Elias kick right to the midsection. Oh, and here Elias again with the right hands.
Not a big fan of Portland. I ordered a steak for lunch and they got mad at me for vegan shaming.
Oh, Elias. Elbow again. Cover now on Jarrett and a kick out at 2.
Graves, I thought you were a big kombucha guy. I thought this would be your place.
I can get that anywhere. Elias now with the trademark aggression from bell to bell. Few are as nasty. Elias, incredibly talented. It would be a big notch on the belt of Elias to be able to knock off a WWE Hall of Famer.
I could brag about it for the longest time.
I'm sure he'd write a crappy song about it.
Jeff Jarrett to step back into a ring after almost 20 years. If he walks in with
I think Jarrett's eyes are about to bug out of his skull.
I don't think it's happening, but...
Hey, Elias never played with Sawyer Brown, though. Jeff Jarrett did that once at a pay-per-view.
Oh, my God! Road Dogg goes down. Down goes the dog.
And Jarrett now firing back with a right. Dog looked like Old Yeller. And here we go with Jarrett with another right hand. And here comes Jarrett fighting back here against Elias. Oh!
Conversely, you think how big would it be for Jeff Jarrett for the first time in over 20 years to compete in a match on Raw and pick up a victory over a modern-day superstar?
Didn't I just say that?
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention.
And there it is. There's the double J strut.
Oh! Connection!
Oh, Road Dogg again.
Just stay down, dog. Uh-oh. Drift away.
This one's over. Cover by Elias on Jarrett. And Elias with the victory.
Here's your winner, Elias!
Someone might need to get out here and scoop up Road Dogg from ringside. Valiant performance by the WWE Hall of Famer Jeff Jarrett.
Oh, wait a minute, from behind! Road Dogg! Here he comes! Still got some quickness in him. There he is! What were you saying, Corey?
Yes! Never stay down, Road Dogg!
Oh! Look what Jarrett's got! He had to catch his breath. Old school! Jarrett with the guitar.
Ain't he great?
Poor Elias, come on!
Poor Road Dogg. Hopefully he can deliver the show tomorrow. Nonetheless, Jarrett and Road Dogg take out their frustration on Elias here tonight.
And get a royalty check in the mail with this song playing again.
Come on, Renee.
No.
Your last chance to redeem yourself.
Hard pass. I'm not participating.
You work one day a week, Renee. What else do you have to do?
Don't hate on me. Stay in your own lane, Graves.
Listen, Natty. I'm sorry about last week. I'm sorry I bumped into you, you got pinned, and we lost our tag team match. And I realize it's not any tag team match. I realize how important the WWE Women's Tag Team titles are to you, and I'm sorry. Great. Is this about last week when I said I was better than you and Ember? Get over it. I was just pumping myself up. Okay. Silent treatment. You're not going to acknowledge that I'm here, Natty? Well, I am here. And I'm going to go find a McMahon and make a match against you next week and prove to you that I belong here.
Well, after back-to-back beatdowns from the Beast and the Almighty, Finn Balor's banged up, but he's going to have to pick himself up and take on the Intercontinental Champion Lashley live next. There are going to be limousines, jets, kisses stolen, wheeling, dealing, the whole nine. I cannot wait.
3 weeks from tonight, Monday Night Raw live from Atlanta, Georgia. Well, it's been quite the night here tonight live in Portland, Oregon. We started things off with the boss, Stephanie McMahon, confronting the winner of the Women's Royal Rumble match, Becky Lynch. Stephanie wanted to know why Becky won't see a doctor about her injured knee.
If you do not see the doctor, I am going to be forced to suspend you until you do. I don't want to do that.
You say that again, I'm not going to be responsible for my actions, Steph.
I don't understand why this is so hard. Please don't make me do this, Becky. Don't make me do this.
Don't do it. Then don't do it.
Then will you go see the doctor? Then I'm left with no choice. Until you do, as of this moment, Becky Lynch, you are suspended from WWE.
And Becky Lynch went right after the boss. Becky Lynch, of course, doesn't trust Stephanie McMahon. In her mind, she believes Stephanie's trying to keep her out of her main event at WrestleMania, and she tried to put the disarmer, the armbar, onto Stephanie.
Becky's left knee would not hold up. She would not be able to finish the submission hold, but still continued the melee inside the ring. The man is completely irate, understandably so. I think Becky's concerned that if the doctors see her, she's going to need some sort of surgery, which might keep her out of WrestleMania.
And look at Stephanie. Stephanie went right after the injured knee of Becky Lynch. Stephanie there, you can see, right after the injured left knee.
This was nothing more than self-defense from Stephanie McMahon. She suffered an unprovoked attack by an irate Becky Lynch. But yes, once again, a kick directly to the patella of Becky Lynch does not bode well for the Irish last kick.
So the bottom line is this: Becky Lynch has been indefinitely suspended until she sees a doctor. The problem, I believe, in Becky's mind is she doesn't trust Stephanie or the doctors, and she's afraid the doctors are going to say she's going to need some sort of surgery and miss WrestleMania.
Yeah, I mean, after that kick directly to Becky's knee from Stephanie McMahon, I can't say I blame her.
Well, understandably, this matchup at WrestleMania is in doubt right now. What does that mean for Ronda Rousey? Rousey is the Raw Women's Champion. The target on her back is never going to get any smaller. Someone's going to have to step up just in case the man can't make it to Mania.
Meanwhile, Becky Lynch not the only one that is beaten, battered, and bruised here on Monday Night Raw. Charlie Caruso standing by with Finn Balor.
Yeah. Finn, after your match with Brock Lesnar at Royal Rumble, and then your confrontation with Bobby Lashley last week on Raw, you know, it's hard to ignore how slowly you're walking. You look like you're in a lot of pain. And I know you are medically cleared to compete tonight, but at what point do you stop putting your pride before your health?
The Irish are stubborn when wounded. Feels like it's going around tonight. Yes, my elbow is hurt from Brock Lesnar's Kimura. Yes, my ribs are hurting from Bobby Lashley's actions last week. A lot of people said, Finn, you should stay home this week. You know me. I took the best punishment they had to offer, and I'm still standing here. Someone like Bobby Lashley sees me as an easy target, thinks they can push me around. I won't be pushed around. I won't be held down. And I won't stop pushing forward. I'm going to take the fight to Bobby Lashley just like I took it to Brock Lesnar. And first chance I get, I'm going to take his Intercontinental Championship too.
And here comes Finn Balor. Balor Club is in Portland.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, Finn Balor!
Finn Balor alluded to it moments ago, his battle last week at the Royal Rumble event versus Brock Lesnar for the Universal Championship. And I want to show you the turning point in the match for Balor. Driving Brock Lesnar into the exposed corner of the announce table. That corner right into the midsection of Brock and Corey. This gave Finn the opening.
Lesnar has well-documented history of battles with diverticulitis, which benefited Finn Balor, who would land the coup de grace. We thought the Beast had finally been slayed. But in just a blink of an eye, Brock Lesnar locked in a Kimura and would force the Irishman to submit. But the Beast was not done yet. He was angered over the fact that Finn Balor took him to the limit. So Brock Lesnar with German suplexes and F5, making an example of Finn Balor. But Balor is back here tonight to fight. And last week on Monday Night Raw, the Intercontinental Champion Lashley would take advantage of an injured Balor. Going right for the injured ribs of Finn Balor and Bobby Lashley, who's had issues with Balor for months now, with a massive spine buster. The Almighty wasn't finished there. A second hellacious spine buster to an already wounded Irishman in the center of the ring. What a statement from the Almighty.
But the thing about Finn Balor is he keeps coming back, he keeps fighting back. And despite the hellacious 24 hours he had last week, Balor is back, ready for action here tonight.
Stubborn when wounded is a very accurate description of the situation tonight, but Balor had better be ready and have the full force of Balor Club behind him, because he's going to need it.
And his opponent, accompanied to the ring by Leo Rush from Denver, Colorado. He is the Intercontinental Champion, the Almighty Bobby Lashley.
Look at the physique of the Intercontinental Champion. Absolutely surreal. A work of art come to life. And Leo Rush, too.
Finn, look at you. You're out here looking like a mummy, and you think that you have a chance against the Almighty. Listen, this isn't David versus Goliath. This is Mouse versus Mack Truck. Let's just be honest, okay? Let's be real. Bobby Lashley can curl dumbbells heavier than you. You don't even have a chance. You shouldn't even be talking about the Intercontinental Championship.
Finn, you had a title match last week against Brock Lesnar, and you couldn't beat him. Newsflash, I'm better than Brock Lesnar. I can beat Brock Lesnar in a wrestling match. I can beat him in the ring. I can beat him in an octagon. I can beat Brock Lesnar in my sleep. So you don't deserve to be in a ring and me. You need to start fighting people your own size, Finn. So you don't have a title match against me tonight. Tonight, you're going to be fighting the man of the hour, Leo Rush. And if you entertain me enough, Finn Balor, I just might think about giving you that that title match that you wanted.
So Balor, an opportunity to knock off Rush and perhaps get a championship opportunity. Oh, Lashley with a cheap shot.
The bell hasn't rung yet.
Bobby Lashley attacking Finn Balor. Balor expecting a fight with Rush, and Bobby Lashley attacking Balor before the bell.
Well, Balor was expecting a match with Bobby Lashley, not Lio Rush. Leo's a talented competitor. Watch him on 205 Live. The guy's an amazing athlete. Balor wasn't prepared for this.
Bobby Lashley can just come out here and change up the whole card?
Well, he did. And he just
calling me almighty, Renee.
And he just beat the hell out of Finn Balor, and should be easy pickings perhaps for Lio Rush.
I'm still trying to figure out what kind of mummy Lio Rush sees in Finn Balor. Not the Boris Karloff type. He was the Tom Cruise one. I didn't see that. Balor trying to will his way back to his feet. I don't know if it's a wise decision, because here comes the man of the hour.
Well, Balor said he's ready to go, and Lio Rush taking the fight to Finn Balor. And again, to your point, Corey, Lio Rush, a great cruiserweight competitor from 205 Live.
What an opportunity for Lio Rush today to go up against somebody like Finn Balor, the caliber of Finn Balor, while he's already beaten down.
Balor upset.
8 days ago, Finn Balor challenged for the Universal Championship at the Royal Rumble pay-per-view.
Right back to the injured ribs.
A win for Lio Rush tonight would catapult him to a whole new echelon of his career.
You talk about being on the road to WrestleMania and that spotlight shining bright. This could be it for Lio Rush.
Are any of you guys going to talk about the fact that Bobby Lashley beat the hell out of Finn Balor before this match even started to give Lio Rush any sort of chance against Finn?
Oh, I think that whole thing, yeah, Bobby Lashley, that whole thing's ridiculous for him to come out here and just change the matchup already.
Balor driving Lio Rush down to the mat.
Be fair, Cole, this isn't radio, this is television. I just saw it happen a few minutes ago.
And now Finn Balor hammering away on the midsection of Lio Rush, and Lio Rush is now in trouble.
Balor.
And Balor with a drop kick to the face of Rush, driving Rush down.
Finn somehow able to will himself back into this fight.
Bobby
Lashley
getting involved again.
The referee's got to throw this one out.
He's not going to throw this one out. He's going to throw that one out.
What do you mean? You can't throw Bobby Lashley out.
He just did. He's not going to throw the match out.
Get to the back.
You can't leave Lio out here on his own.
Absolutely he can. I would love to see what Lio Rush does on his own.
The almighty Bobby Lashley being sent back to the locker room.
Conor McGregor can't leave his child in the octagon.
And the match between Rush and Balor will continue. And Lio Rush with a suicide dive, taking the fight to Balor live on Raw.
This is game fuel. 16 ounces of pure annihilation.
And Lio Rush continues the attack on the injured ribs of Finn Balor. Bobby Lashley was sent back to the locker room before the commercial break. Rush going alone.
Very wise decision strategy by Lio Rush. Focusing on the abdomen of Finn Balor. Wearing down the Irishman, but right back to the midsection.
It has been an uphill battle for Balor since the beginning of this match. Bobby Lashley attacking and assaulting Finn before the bell ever rang. And Balor, a knee, creates some space. Can Balor fight back into this?
Rush went to the well one time too often, and Balor made him pay for it. The man of the hour needs to figure out his way back into this.
Balor caught Rush in the face. Leo's in the drop zone.
Does Finn have enough left to get to the top rope?
Finn heading up top. Rush back to his feet. And the quickness of Lio Rush pays off.
What's Rush got in mind now?
He's a crafty one.
Indeed, he is very shrewd. Lio Rush, high flyer in his own right, up to the second rope now.
I would dare say Lio Rush is more comfortable up on the top rope than Balor himself is. Look at this!
Boy, Hurricane Rana sends Balor flying. Here's the cover by Rush. kick out at 2.
You can see upon impact immediately Finn Balor grasping, clutching at his ribs. So we take one more look at this great athleticism from Rush. Launching Balor down, as you can see.
Writhing in pain.
Finn is in a great deal of agony right now. And Rush now with a very unique submission, modified abdominal stretch.
Finn trying to somehow fight back, trying to make it back to his feet in a vertical base. Man, what guts by Finn Balor here tonight. Turns it into his own abdominal stretch.
Not a common occurrence that Finn Balor has a power advantage in a matchup, but tonight might be the case as Leo's finding out right now, and Finn is on fire.
Yeah, Balor taking the fight now to Rush, and Finn Balor feeding off adrenaline.
Feeding off adrenaline, the love of the Balor Club is strong here tonight in Portland.
Sling blade!
Yeah, but how much did it take out of Balor? The impact alone caused Finn some discomfort at best.
He's been through everything over the past 7 days. The attacks by Brock and Bobby Lashley. And
does Balor have enough in the tank to get Lio Rush up?
Couldn't have it. Couldn't quite get him up. Lio Rush now rolls it through, shoulders down. Is it up for Rush? Rush to pick up the win and a kick out at 2.
It's going to be a little too close for comfort for Finn Balor.
Whoa! Athleticism of Rush.
Faked out the cameraman.
Lio Rush is fun to watch. There's no doubt about that. And now it's Rush going to go up to the top rope. Lio Rush perhaps closing in on a victory over Finn Balor here tonight. What for the splash?
Yeah, but Lio was able to adjust in midair.
Driving him into the turnbuckles.
Full speed ahead. Balor connects.
And Balor going up top. Finn Balor coup de grace. Can he capitalize? Cover on Rush. Balor with the win.
Here's your winner, Finn Balor.
Here comes the Intercontinental Champion once again.
Get to the back. You've already been banned, Bobby.
And Finn Balor wisely rolling out of harm's way.
Smart decision. You know, if it were up to Finn, he'd be standing there throwing fists with Bobby Lashley, but Balor knows he's been in a fight. Finn Balor is hurting.
Balor hurting, but Balor victorious here tonight live on Monday Night Raw.
Perhaps Finn Balor will get his championship match that Bobby Lashley promised him.
Yeah. Lashley said, you beat Leo, I may give you a shot at my title.
In the closing moments, what a drop kick. It's a Balor signature, but tonight looked a little more impactful. And look at the height and the crash landing. The man of the hour suffers a dark day, courtesy of the extraordinary man who does extraordinary things.
Balor gets the last laugh tonight over Rush and Lashley.
Well, still to come tonight, massive tag team main event as WWE Hall of Famer Kurt Angle joins forces with the monster among men, Braun Strowman, to battle the Scottish psychopath, Drew McIntyre and Baron Corbin.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Paige!
Surprise!
Did you miss me? Well, I'm glad you haven't forgotten about me. That's great. You see, there's a very special movie coming out in a couple of weeks called Fighting with My Family. And in this case, it's about my life and my family. And I think you'll find it very interesting.
I'm watching film Fighting with My Family, based on the true story about WWE superstar Paige, produced by Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. In theaters on limited edition a week from Thursday, Valentine's Day, everywhere, February 20 seconds.
You guys see the movie about Alexa Bliss's life?
No.
It's because there's not one yet, but there will be.
Good one.
Welcome to a moment of bliss. Thank you. Tonight, my guest is a superstar that's a bit of a man of mystery. And frankly, I can't wait to get to know him a little better. Please welcome one of the future superstars coming to WWE, EC3.
I am in the top 1%.
Wow, it's a lot of baby oil.
A lot of abs, a lot of muscle. Hard to be in the top 1%, Renee.
Agreed. Good, got it.
Known EC3 a lot of years. He's a bit of a deviant, but a talented human being.
You told me he's a 5-star man. You agree to that?
Well, he has no reason to lie to you.
That's pretty incredible.
Absolutely. Bliss even enjoyed it. It's pretty cool when he just like says the words to his own song.
I dig it.
Gets me every time. Guy's a star.
EC3. Are you ready for your moment of bliss?
I mean, look at you. You've got everything going for you, you know? You're young.
You're good looking. And from what I've heard, you have a very large bank account, which makes you a hot commodity. It really does. But, you know, I've noticed that you've been playing a little hard to get, bouncing between Raw and SmackDown. So since I have you here in the flesh, I want to know, what's it going to be? Raw or SmackDown?
Irresistible force, Nia Jax and Tamina.
I'll answer this one for you, sweetie. No one cares. Nobody.
Really? I'm not going to get through a single show without someone interrupting me? Really?
Apparently not. And I would say I'm sorry, but I'm not. Plus, nobody wants to see this nauseating blind date thing going on here. At all. What we should be talking about is my amazing week. Right? Am I right? How I broke boundaries by entering the Men's Royal Rumble match. Or how Tamina and I qualified for the first ever WWE Women's Tag Team Championship match inside Elimination Chamber. And we did that by beating you.
Well, technically, Mickey lost the match.
I don't know if you see it, Bliss. I don't know if you can feel it yet, but this is really my moment. I mean, the whole WWE universe is talking about me and tweeting about me. Duh. Wondering what I'm gonna do next. You know what? I think I might fill in for Becky Lynch at WrestleMania. That sounds good to me. Maybe I'll even...
Oh, this is gonna be interesting.
He loves a good talk show.
Nia Jax not being able to dust his foot.
Bebopping out here.
Yeah, put on a shirt.
See the way Bliss looked at him?
How dare you interrupt my interrupt?
I am sorry, Alexa. I don't want to be out here any more than you want me to be out here. But I have something to say to you, Nia. It's obvious to everyone that you have a huge crush on me.
Oh.
I understand, okay? You're not the first woman to have a problem figuring out how to deal with my raw sexual magnetism. I understand you're confused by your feelings, and it's okay, I get it. But listen to me, I know it's gonna be hard for you, but you have to just stay away from me, seriously. Don't ever come anywhere near me again, please. Now, Alexa, who is this? Who are you?
That's EC3.
I'm gonna take over this interview now, okay? I got some rapid fire questions. Who are you? What does EC3 mean? Where are EC1 and 2? Who does your hair? Are you a Creed fan? You look like a Creed fan to me. Why do you hang around backstage like some kind of mute Chippendale dancer instead of getting in that ring?
EC3 had heard enough. He just decked Ambrose.
I'm going to have to work on those interview skills with him.
Well, this is what Ambrose gets for interrupting a beautiful moment between Alexa Bliss and EC3. We were witnessing magic.
Match was made during the commercial break. EC3 with his Monday Night Raw in-ring debut against Dean Ambrose.
EC3 understandably upset. He was interrupted not only by Nia Jax, but Dean Ambrose, who had his own very unique style of questioning for the new superstar. But
flying clothesline by EC3. And Corey, tell us about this young man.
Expect big things from EC3. He likes to remind you of his initials. Remember him now. You'll be saying him for a long time. The guy considers himself the top 1% of the entire entertainment industry.
He told me a ton of adjectives. He's the strongest, coolest, funniest, smartest, toughest guy to walk into any room. Those are his words.
Ambrose driving EC3 shoulder first.
Big legs now, baby.
Into the ring post. And now Ambrose, the former WWE champion, on the attack of EC3. Again, we've seen EC3, Nikki Cross earlier tonight, Heavy Machinery. Superstars who have just come up recently from NXT, and the McMahon family still trying to determine which brand they'll fit on. And Ambrose now really taking it to EC3.
EC3 should be careful what he wished for. This is ruthless Dean Ambrose, aggressive as ever, into the cover.
Again, and a kick out by EC3.
Does Dean Ambrose have much time to be able to scout out a guy like EC3? We don't really know that much about him.
Listen, EC3 may be new to the WWE scene, but he's not new to the sports entertainment business. He's traveled around the world. He's put in his time, honed his craft. EC3 is a force to be taken very, very seriously from bell to bell. Ambrose now isolating the power of EC3.
Ambrose would love to ruin EC3's debut here tonight.
EC3 became wildly popular during his time in NXT. Enthusiasm from the WWE Universe starting to carry over.
Yeah, part of that tremendous ladder match last year at NXT TakeOver in New Orleans. WrestleMania weekend where a new North American champion was crowned, and EC3 now flying around the ring. And
EC3 so powerful.
And he's very physical with Ambrose here tonight. Down goes Ambrose, and EC3's fired up.
You can appreciate the physique of EC3. Spent a lot of time actually training in the gym alongside none other than John Cena.
And Ambrose now looking for the opening. Trying to put EC3 away. EC3, though, jackknife cover as he floats over. He got it! EC3 has upset Ambrose!
Here's your winner, EC3!
In his first match on Raw, EC3 EC3 has beaten a former WWE champion.
What a night. Not only does he pick up a victory over Dean Ambrose, I think he stole the heart of the goddess.
He got lucky tonight. Come on.
It might not be the only time tonight.
EC3, lucky or not, picks up a big victory over Dean Ambrose.
Hey, excuse me, Kurt. What would it mean to beat two superstars tonight who have really just kind of embarrassed you these past few months? Kurt, do you care to answer?
You know, I wasn't expecting to compete tonight. As a matter of fact, I was this close to leaving my gear at home. But something inside me told me to bring it. So I kissed my wife goodbye. I grabbed my singlet and boots, and here I am. But I'm not in this fight tonight alone. Braun Strowman never met a porta potty, a limousine, an ambulance, or a disrespectful superstar he didn't want to destroy. I'm just glad he's on my team tonight.
Look, Kurt, I don't know what you were going to say earlier tonight, but I want you to know that it's an honor to tag with you. And I promise you, before this night's over, Baron Corbin and Drew McIntyre are gonna get these hands. Oh, it's true. It's damn true.
Strowman and Angle get a chance at redemption live next.
You really make me laugh sometimes. Forget the team! Now, it's all about you.
Interesting. And here comes the Scottish psychopath.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Ayr, Scotland, weighing 265 pounds, Drew McIntyre.
You know, Drew McIntyre claims he's been making a career out of destroying people's careers here in WWE. The Shield, Dolph Ziggler a few months ago. It was Kurt Angle on Monday Night Raw, and Drew McIntyre with an angle slam, and then Kurt Angle's own ankle lock, locked in as he embarrassed and humiliated the Hall of Famer.
This was truly insult to injury and just poured more gas on the fire of the Scottish psychopath. Tonight, McIntyre has another opportunity to inflict more suffering on the WWE Hall of Fame.
He looks more than happy to do it.
It was that loss back in November that many people believe that Kurt Angle came here tonight to actually retire.
And his tag team partner from Kansas City, weighing 285 pounds, Baron Corbin.
You know, Kurt Angle came back to WWE as the general manager. He put on a suit. He loved running things on Monday Night Raw until this man, Baron Corbin, stuck his nose in his business. He got Kurt Angle fired, for lack of a better term, as Corbin was put in control. Last week on Monday Night Raw, Baron Corbin went one-on-one with Kurt Angle, and Baron Corbin, well, again, would take it to Kurt Angle in this matchup before Braun Strowman would come down and get involved. And then it was Baron Corbin and Drew McIntyre with the two-on-one assault of Braun Strowman.
And you keep spouting your revisionist history. The fact is, Baron Corbin was appointed to his position and did the best he could, and now finally has an opportunity to silence all of the doubters that have complained and blamed him for the missteps of Monday Night Raw.
And that wasn't the only time that Corbin and McIntyre have assaulted Braun Strowman. Remember, those two men, along with Lashley, responsible for Braun Strowman's shattered elbow a couple of months ago.
Unfortunately for them, now the monster among men is at 100%.
And they're
taking it down.
First, weighing in at 385 pounds, Braun Strowman!
And remember, the reason Braun Strowman is not the Universal Champion today is because of Baron Corbin. And the reason Corbin's no longer General Manager of Raw is because of Braun Strowman.
What hasn't Baron Corbin screwed up in the last little while? He's ruining everything for everybody.
Baron Corbin had a lot on his plate in his very high position of power. Maybe he had an error in judgment once or twice, but the fact is he's a competitor now tonight, and he can beat up Braun Strowman. He can silence Kurt Angle without repercussions. This is what Corbin wants. And let me just go on the record and say that I don't agree with Baron Corbin's decision to interrupt Kurt Angle's potential retirement speech earlier in the night. I thought it was a little bit classless.
Finally, see the light.
That said, once the bell rings, whatever Corbin does, I support wholeheartedly.
Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing 220 pounds, WWE Hall of Famer, Kurt Angle!
An opportunity tonight at redemption for Kurt Angle. He said that he's had doubt, defeat, depression, the 3 Ds as of late, but an opportunity here to wipe all that away.
When you're an elite competitor at the level that Kurt Angle it's hard to accept. Father Time is undefeated in life. Kurt Angle said so much earlier. That said, he's still a very dangerous human being.
So it's Strowman and Angle against Corbin and McIntyre, tag team action tonight live on Monday Night Raw. So the bell rings and Baron Corbin apparently going to start things for his team against Kurt Angle.
I'm sure this is not what Kurt Angle had in mind.
A German suplex by Kurt Angle to Baron Corbin right out of the blocks, and Corbin slow to get up from the German suplex. Angle went for the ankle lock and dragged out of the ring was Corbin by his partner McIntyre.
Wait a second, runaway train!
And Strowman with a shoulder tackle driving himself right through Drew McIntyre. Another German suplex to Corbin. And Kurt Angle looking for the ankle lock. Baron Corbin rolled over on his belly.
Corbin almost rolled the wrong direction and put himself in harm's way.
And meanwhile, Kurt Angle, a cheap shot by McIntyre as our main event continues live.
With new Gold by
Night Raw. Earlier tonight, Kurt Angle came to the ring. We believed he was going to give his retirement speech before being interrupted by Corbin. Now we've got this main event match here tonight.
I mean, this is what Kurt Angle had in mind when he made his way out down to the ring tonight.
Baron Corbin had some biting words for Angle earlier, saying the last time we should have heard you speak was when you were inducted into the Hall of Fame. This is something Kurt Angle brought upon himself, and Corbin's just proving why he's right.
And Baron Corbin also told him he's a broken down shadow of a man. I mean, Baron Corbin, this man's a WWE Hall of Famer. He's an Olympian. Like, get a life.
But he's a human being, Renee. This is not the same Kurt Angle that was the WWE champion. This is not the guy that won the... Well, you can't compete on a legacy. That's why you have Halls of Fame, so your accomplishments are remembered. Otherwise, Joe Namath would still be in the NFL.
Anybody the Jets have it. Here we go. Corbin and McIntyre with a double team on Angle in the corner. Corbin said that Angle wants people to feel sorry for him and that he did this to himself. And now McIntyre would love to end the career of Angle here tonight.
You know, one of my favorite movies of all time is Michael Cole, Rocky. Because it's a great story about redemption. The unfortunate part is it's a movie. It's not real life. Kurt Angle has to realize that. It might be a feel-good story, but it's not the truth.
Fighting back with a couple of right hands. Corbin now in off the tag. And now the double team begins, and Corbin and McIntyre have been doing a tremendous job keeping Angle away from Braun Strowman, not allowing Strowman into this match.
And both Corbin and McIntyre are familiar with the destruction Braun Strowman is capable of inflicting at any given moment. Angle trying to mount some sort of offense here.
Fighting back with a few right hands, but Corbin once again. Meanwhile,
beautiful. Tag was made. McIntyre's legal. I don't think...
Cheap shot by Corbin.
I don't think Angle realizes it.
Corbin.
he doesn't realize as he goes to pick the ankle of Baron Corbin, and now McIntyre with a kick right to the face. And now McIntyre unloading on Kurt Angle. Strowman trying to get into this match to help out.
McIntyre daring Strowman to do something because he knows it will lead to a disqualification. Braun Strowman's not the legal man.
Oh, look at this! Angle went for the angle slam, McIntyre.
Oh, no, are you kidding me?
Going for one of his own to Kurt Angle.
That's humiliation. That is what Drew McIntyre lives for.
This is Drew McIntyre in his wheelhouse. This is his comfort zone.
The Scottish psychopath enjoying tarnishing the legacy of Kurt Angle.
Right there. Come on, Kurt. Right there.
And now trash-talking Angle. And now
not again.
The ankle lock is in. Middle of the ring. Drew McIntyre looking to punish and torture Angle. And again, humiliating Kurt by making him tap out to his own submission move. Is Angle going to tap center of the ring? McIntyre's got it locked in. How embarrassing would this be for Kurt Angle here tonight on Monday Night Raw?
What another feather it would be in the cap of Drew McIntyre to make Angle submit twice to his own submission hold.
Kurt Angle able to counter. And now,
Here we go.
The tag. Here comes Strowman. Strowman now legal. Off the tag. Strowman with a shoulder tackle. Knocks down Corbin. Braun Strowman now on fire.
Look out.
Strowman with a splash. A clubbing blow to McIntyre.
Uh-oh, the Scottish psychopath might be ready to get these hands.
Good, he taunted Braun Strowman. He gets everything coming his way.
Looking for the running power slam is Braun Strowman. McIntyre, though, from behind. Corbin and McIntyre working together in a double team.
Strowman crashed hard to the outside. Corbin now on the apron.
Corbin taking advantage. Now the legal man. Corbin and McIntyre have Strowman down.
Face first into the ring post goes the monster among men.
And off the post on the other side. And Strowman down to his knees. Corbin and McIntyre have been dominating this match tonight. Driving Strowman into the barricade, spine first. And what a victory this would be for Corbin and McIntyre. Tagged by McIntyre. These two men working so well as a team recently. McIntyre with a vicious chop.
It's not hard to see why they're such a dominant force. You got McIntyre and
Breaker.
Corbin both hovering around the
cover by McIntyre. And Strowman at
6'8" mark, 260, 270 pounds apiece easily.
They're a well-oiled machine tonight.
Two elite athletes working toward a common goal of toppling the monster.
Yeah, just like they did last week, just like they did a couple of months ago. Cover by Corbin for the win, and Strowman at 2, near fall. Come on!
And walking into a battle like this, if you're McIntyre and Corbin, just knowing the damage that you've done in the past to Braun Strowman gives your ego a boost, gives you a little bit of extra bravado. You might not be quite as terrified of the monster among men.
Tag again, here comes McIntyre.
They seem to have found a way to humanize the monster.
Another quick tag made. Tag team double suplex from McIntyre and Corbin.
Can they get the big man up? Strowman! Oh, and a double suplex of his own.
A lot of weight for Strowman to haul over at once. Does Braun have enough to tag in Kurt Angle?
Tag!
Here comes the Hall of Famer.
And Kurt Angle with a German suplex to Corbin. Ducks underneath and a German down to McIntyre.
One more, come on.
Angle still got something left.
There goes McIntyre.
Kurt Angle now stalking Baron Corbin, but Corbin backs him into the corner. Angle still has a flurry left in him.
This is that version of that warrior that...
Kurt Angle with the angle slam! Angle slam by Angle! Hook of the leg now! McIntyre saving the matchup.
But here comes Strowman.
What a tackle!
Drew McIntyre inside out.
Hey, what you doing now? Come on now.
Hey, he can't touch me! He can't touch me! You can't touch me, you'll be DQ! You can't!
You'll be disqualified now. Come on.
Oh, no! Yeah, Strowman doesn't care. He goes right after Corbin. Corbin set over the top rope.
Braun Strowman, not the legal competitor for his team, made contact with Corbin, who is the legal competitor on his side. Obviously a forced disqualification, but Strowman has come unglued.
Yeah, the monster among men has taken out McIntyre and Corbin here. And I don't believe he's done yet.
Sizing him up.
Here comes Braun,
driving Corbin into the barricade. And now it's, McIntyre sidestepping Strowman. Claymore! Drives Strowman into the WWE Universe.
Drew McIntyre and the Claymore knocked Braun Strowman out into the crowd, and now Angle is all by his lonesome.
Is not going to be pretty, because here comes Baron Corbin.
Well, the retirement earlier might have been voluntary. It's going to be forced.
Oh, my God.
The side of Angle's face crashing against the diamond plate.
These guys got to get out of here.
Well, who's going to stop him, Renee?
I don't know.
Got two of the most physical...
I don't know what anybody does, but what they're about to do to Kurt Angle, I mean, someone's got to fix this.
Well, they've tried to end Kurt Angle's career for months now, and they may just do it tonight. McIntyre and Corbin. Vicious thoughts in their minds. Angle's defenseless. Oh, my God. Steel steps in the ring. What the hell are these guys going to do to Angle?
The same thing they did to Braun Strowman.
Yeah, oh, wait a minute. Strowman's back in the ring. Braun Strowman's back in the ring.
Uh-oh.
Strowman with some payback. Chokeslam to Corbin. Kurt Angle had something left. Angle and Strowman standing tall here tonight. That had to feel good.
Tonight might not have gone to plan of Kurt Angle, but Strowman and Angle stand tall over a fallen Scottish psychopath and Baron Corbin.
Kurt Angle with one more moment of glory here tonight.
And nonetheless, Corbin and McIntyre pick up the victory.
Thanks for joining us tonight, live from Portland on Raw.